Hello, everybody. This is Kimchi Crypto. Today, I'm going to talk about the Bank of Japan. They surrendered. What does mean for crypto? Let's dive in. The Bitcoin's impending death cross might trap bears as Bank of Japan eases rate concerns. The ominous sounding technical price pattern could again trap bears on the wrong side of the market as the Bank of Japan plays down chance of a near term interest rate hike. The Bank of Japan's Uchida downplayed rate hike concerns amid market volatility. The entire risk yuan slides while Bitcoin and stock futures rise after Uchida's comments. He mentioned the central bank wouldn't hike borrowing costs when markets are this much unstable, weakening the case for a continued unwinding of yen carry trades, and resulting risk aversion in risk assets such as Bitcoin. As we are witnessing sharp volatility in domestic and overseas financial markets, it is necessary to maintain current levels of monetary easing for the time being. Sounds good, right? After this, Japanese stock market rose significantly, and so did Bitcoin and crypto. Arthur Hayes, the co-founder of BitMEX, he mentioned, "I'm just so clear by the FD, by the dip, cause BOJ caved. I will follow up Spirited Away next week with an essay focused on the US Treasury quarterly refunding announcement and the injection of $300 billion to $1 trillion between now and the year end by bad girl Janet Yellen." He mentioned Bank of Japan surrenders. They decided not to increase their interest rate, which means market, both stocks and crypto, will rally for the time being. Plus, next week, US Treasury quarterly refunding schedule will be announced, which means by the year end, US Treasury, controlled by the Janet Yellen, will inject $300 up to $1 trillion into the US markets. So here's the thing, whether Trump or Harris, either any of them, they will print money nonetheless. Goldman Sachs CEO Solomon says Fed will forego emergency cuts despite weak jobs data. It is very likely for markets to rally for the time being because BOJ surrendered and no emergency Fed's rate cut because they are to have the US presidential election. It's gonna be a very politically, dangerous when they have this type of emergency meeting, emergency rate cut, especially for Democrats. Third, Iran and Israel were, I think it will not escalate into the World War III. Yes, they will, exchange some missiles, but it's not going to be that significant. Fourth, last but not least, Fed as well as central banks around the world, they will definitely print more money, no matter what. So those all signals the market to rally for the time being. Crypto Investment Strategy 101 in 2024 and next year. First, this year, buy the dip and hodl. It is that simple. Next year, you need to sell when this signal appears. Simple but great signal indicator, which is pi cycle top indicator. When these two, green and purple line meets together, Bitcoin always peaked. Right now, the gap between the green and purple line is huge. So wait until sometime later next year both lines will meet again, and that is when we must sell Bitcoins. What about altcoins? Bitcoin dominance is around 57%. It is going up and up and up. Benjamin Fine, one of good, talented traders, mentioned Bitcoin dominance could go up until up to 60%. Who knows? The time to sell your altcoins is when Bitcoin dominance goes below 40. When Bitcoin dominance goes down, altcoin dominance goes up. This is when, you know, time to sell your altcoins. Bitcoin, we don't know how low Bitcoin dominance will go down. It could be 40 or even 35 or 30. We don't know. That's why we need to sell our altcoins at multiple times and multiple price levels. Youngju, CEO of CryptoQuant, he mentioned in his X account, I am pretty sure something is happening behind the scenes because over 400,000 bitcoins have moved to permanent holder addresses over the past 30 days. And it's clearly accumulation. We will know within a year. While retails were selling, and yelling and exiting the market, whales were buying the dip quietly. All the failures, trials, and errors will make you stronger. Never give up, and you will be richly rewarded in the end. Thank you for listening.